Hi everybody, it is Monday here as I'm doing this voiceover, so happy Canada Day to my fellow Canadians. I have another Dylusions video for you today. It is again playing in my small black Dylusions journal, and I think this is my favorite way to play with Dylusions. I also love using her stencils for doodling, but I tend to go through phases with that, and I like to do it in the craft dialogue, I think they're called, and I don't usually record that. Actually, I don't think I've ever recorded it. But anyway, I do find creating in the small black Dylusions journal is super quick, and you can get away with very simple pages and they just have a huge impact because I feel like the black just makes everything pop, and I love it. So for this one I have, you'll have seen the names of the stamp sets popped up on the screen. So I have the head from a new set and the bottom from an old set. Love mixing them. And I colored the images with Copic markers. So for the quote, I wanted it to be most of the page, and I didn't have any fonts planned or anything like that. So I just chose to do the main important word first because I wanted creative to take up a lot of room. And then I did that second line, and then I was really nervous about fitting the rest in. So I did the first and the last word, and then I just fit in those two last ones, the who has, because I thought, well, I can stack them on top of each other because they're the minor words. They're not the main words. So it worked, and I like how it turned out. I find there's always little tricks you can do. It's a bit nerve-wracking though, going directly in with a paint marker, but I don't know, the only time I use pencil is if I'm being very fancy and doing a lot of different fonts, or maybe like I'm trying a new font or something like that, because this here it was just me doing letters. Like I didn't have anything I was following, so I just went straight in with it. Okay, watch. Are you out? I mean, come on, look at that. Yeah. And it remained. It is still on my page. Although I will admit, like, I have my journal next to me, and looking at it now, like I look at the screen as I'm doing this voiceover, and yes, that looks very purple on the page. But as I look to the right of me at my actual journal, it's kind of looking pink now. I don't know if it has faded or if it's because of what I put with it that you haven't seen yet, but it looks a little pink. And I'm not gonna complain. But I did use purple, and you can't say I didn't. It is there. And it does look good. It even looks good just like that. Like if I had stopped the page there, as simple as it was, I think it still would have worked. But I decided to have a play with some shimmer paints because I haven't used those in quite some time. And I do like them, especially in the black journal. I don't know how much I've used them other than in the black journal. I don't know. It has been a while. I do find sometimes the shimmer paints need 2 or 3 coats. And it really depends on the color too. But if you really want it like bold, then yeah, I usually find doing 2 quick coats does the job. So the stencil I'm using there, this circle one, that is a very old one. Like, I don't know like when it came out. Like, I wasn't doing tutorials for them at this point, but I wouldn't be shocked if it was like among her first stencils, because it's old. And I know you can't get it on Ranger anymore. I don't know if you can get it elsewhere. But, and she has come out with a lot of great circle stencils since this one, like newer ones, but I just love that old one. Some of her oldies are fantastic, especially in her stamps too. Oh, they're just awesome. See, look, I even went back with the purple to make it stand out more, because some of it got covered with pink paint. So I tried, and I lost some of my white, so I went back with that as well. And then I decided to outline the stenciled shapes to make those pop. And that's pretty much it. That is all I did. So it doesn't take a whole lot to do a 2-page spread, and there's no fancy cutouts on this either. So it's a great quick layout if you want to play, but you know, you don't have a lot of time. And if you don't like shimmer paints, just use regular paints. That'll work too. Or you probably even could have used the scribble sticks and colored in the stenciled area. Lots of options. Or you could have just traced it and doodled into it. So that is it for these 2 pages. I do hope you enjoyed the video, and I just have one more page that I did, and I haven't done anything since. So I'll get that out to you sometime soon. Enjoy your day. Bye. Thanks so much for stopping by. Let me know if you like my videos by leaving me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also head over to my Instagram account and say hi to me over there. If you have any video requests, leave a comment down below and I'll see what I can do. And don't forget to check out my other videos.